Labor Day, you know.
So yeah, it's a holiday weekend.
Little cookout.
We got my man Rah Spitz in the building. Like one of our homeboys from back in the day. He's been
Don't throw his name up on the screen.
He's been doing this since day one since I met him. Passion. I would describe his affinity for the hip hop genre as passion. Like he's passionate about it, and I respect that, and I love that about him. The fact that yeah, good God Almighty.
I just think, man, if that's something you guys want to do.
That's this thing. No, we're going to do what you want to do.
You know?
I'm glad you came on the show tonight, and we just
about
to say in typical unsolicited format, we don't have a format. Like our guests come on, we're gonna we just talk, and we have a personal relationship with you. So this is we're gonna let it flow naturally, and we're just gonna talk about what we talk about and see where it goes.
And then I have to edit out all the stuff
anything that would get me divorced.
Unsolicited opinions. Ooh, I love those. Come on, nigga, let's go. I've been waiting.
Ric Flair. Woo!
Welcome to Unsolicited Opinions.
Yeah.
We getting busy in the building tonight.
Yeah.
We got our man Rah Spitz in the building.
Indeed.
My God.
We're about
we got the
to
shirts for you too if you need shirts and all that shit, man.
God.
We
Y'all
sell
didn't even know.
everything.
Y'all didn't even know.
Everything. You can have whatever you want. It's for a price though. So hey, and these guys make some good fucking shirts. They feel good.
Yeah.
You want to rub them all day and shit. I don't know what it is.
God.
I feel like I'm on a pill. I'm not on no pill, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't on no
I
shit.
mean, he
But
might
these
be.
motherfuckers feel good.
Bitch, you might be.
Yeah, we're in the building, baby.
Well, welcome to Unsolicited Opinions once again. Here we are. We have a special guest tonight, and special. So it's my man's in them.
Yeah.
It's my man's in them.
Hell yeah. Go way back.
Yo, welcome Paisan to the building.
Paisan.
Man, Rah Spitz in the building, man.
You know what's funny? He
It's been
turned
a
me
long
on to that
time
term.
coming, man.
He turned me on. I didn't even know.
You know where I got it from? I bet you don't remember.
Italian movies.
No. Watch
Where?
this. We had a fucking machine, right? Where you speak your name into it and it says it backwards. That's where we got Mayati and all that shit from.
Well, I'm talking about Paisan, but Paisan's Italian. Italian term. Yeah.
That's Italian German
Yeah.
shit. But when we gotMayati, you had a name.
Mayati, I forgot. I didn't
We had
know.
a generator. We had a
You had a
generator.
generator.
I didn't know.
You said the
I
name.
didn't know this
generator.
That's how I
came
got Mayati because my shit was backwards. Whatever it was.
I never knew that. I never knew that.
We had a name generator. I remember
Yeah,
that.
man. Said that shit. Came back.
Well, that's where I got Sonny Togo from.
Sonny Togo.
Yeah.
That was the Ron. It was the Ron Mexico name generator
Yeah.
from Michael Vick. From Michael Vick trying to use a fake name to get a STD test.
No.
And that's where it came from. And he used the name Ron Mexico.
Right.
So
he was trying to make sure
nobody got a window of what he was doing.
Right.
So, and this is how crazy the internet was. The early days of the internet, somebody was like, Ron Mexico, I'm gonna make a name generator. So whenever you put your real name in, it'll give you a Ron Mexico name. And that's how I got Sonny Togo. He was Felipe Afghanistan.
No, I thought I was Giorgio Somalia.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were Giorgio Somalia. Not Chris. Kevin was Felipe Afghanistan.
Wow.
And then in the name generator, what it would do is give you a random first name, and then your last name was a country. And that's how I became Sonny Togo. And you know what? I still use that on my online shit because it's never taken. Like I don't have to do Sonny Togo 1, 2, 3. I just do Sonny Togo. And that's it. And I get like when I log in for anything, I get it off the first rip. I'm Sonny Togo.
Sonny Togo.
That's George. I know. That's what I thought. I was like Sonny Togo.
Just imagine you meet a bitch. Like,
and you could do it like or you could do it Sonny to go. It's Sunny to go. Like I'm bringing the good vibes with me. I'm Sunny to go.
I'm Sunny to go. So you know
we're not staying here.
We gotta stay here. And then we gotta stay in here, and I'm gonna take my good vibes with me. I'm Sunny to go. Hey, bitch, you gotta get out of here, and I'm gonna take my good vibes with me. So you ready? I'm starting to go. And that's Giorgio Somali over there.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
But we not skinny no more.
No.
way.
Man, Somalia comedy picked up.
Yeah.
We got groceries.
Everybody on Somalia on creatine.
Yeah. We got groceries over here, bitch. And welcome, Rah Spitz, to the studio. How you doing tonight, brother? That's a hard thing to lead into. I built you up pretty good. I built you up.
Good. You did very well. You know,
you are hip hop though. You are hip hop.
Yeah,
You are hip hop.
I'm hip hop, man.
You are.
I don't brag
Like we come
about
from the
it.
same. You were a couple years younger than us, but not many.
No.
Not many.
The same era.
The same era.
Right.
Yeah, the
Same
same
era,
era.
same
Yeah.
thinking.
So you like hip hop like we like hip hop.
love it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, that's why I like the old school shit. I like the new school shit too.
But exactly.
You know, but-
exactly. Like,
you know,
how do y'all feel like the old dudes hating on the young dudes?
I don't think it's more so hating. I just think it's so different.
And do you think that's where the difference comes in? Though? Like you know, older dudes, like I've heard older dudes was like, man, I don't like this new rap. I don't
Because they copy.
Yeah, or they
It's not the originality.
they
know.
don't respect what the new guys are doing because it was like, oh, we heard that before.
And we had to work harder. They got it much easier.
What's that?
But yeah, but that's like we was talking about earlier with the generations and
was
your
wrong.
daughter's job.
Hold up, man. You weren't supposed to say daughters.
Edit that.
Because we was talking about how we heard a story earlier.
Oh man, that's the
Yeah, we heard a story
We heard
earlier,
this story
man,
earlier
about the young
about this younger generation that looked just like his daughter.
and we heard they was going to quit a job because it was too easy.
too easy.
And then that just struck a nerve with all of us.
How you gonna quit a job?
That's paying you. They're
Right.
paying you right. They're paying
She making close
Free
to
money.
$50,000
a year,
a year.
right?
Got a position straight out of school. She ain't graduated. She ain't been graduated
2
3
months.
months.
Yeah,
3 months
yeah.
yet. She got a $50,000 job, close to $50,000
out the gate,
She winning.
winning.
out the gate.
She winning.
And she called her mom today and said she might quit
Because
because
it's too easy.
too easy. I don't know how to respond to that. No, I know how to respond to that, but I don't know the appropriate way to respond to
You
that.
making basically $48,000 a year. All you gotta do is sit up front.
And play Tetris.
Then you know it's Candy
game
Crush.
she want.
It ain't Candy Crush. Whatever the fuck.
It's Candy Crush.
It's Candy Crush.
It's Candy Crush.
But you ain't got to do nothing but
Nothing.
sit at the front desk.
Desk. And greet whoever could, like UPS man, FedEx man. Oh, I need to sign for this. Oh, come, and that's it.
And you got the title of office
Office
manager.
No, hold on. Let me add a little something here.
I didn't know that.
So when she got the job, she changed her title from office manager to office coordinator on all her social media. I'm office coordinator. She's gonna hate me for this. I love you, baby.
She don't like the win.
But I'm
like
just
the way.
saying.
She
But
don't like
I
the way.
understand.
She don't like the
I
way.
understand wanting
More,
more,
Right.
and wanting to feel like you know.
But tell
like
them
you
what you.
using
But tell
all
them
your
what you don't
talent.
understand. Tell them what you don't understand. Tell them, son. Tell them what you don't understand. Tell them what you don't understand.
I don't understand how you could quit a job making $47,000 a year, fresh out of school with no expenses.
And what's your excuse for quitting? Is that what your excuse for quitting is?
Because it's not hard. It's too easy.
Too easy.
How the fuck you gonna quit a too easy job? She like, man, they ain't making me lift shit. My hands still soft.
Then they're sending me home with no work. Like when I clock out, I'm just done.
Right.
What kind of shit is that?
I never heard.
I never heard of
like
such
that.
thing. I never heard of such thing.
Ever.
I'm gonna quit because they won't fire me. They talk about this job security.
I've only been here 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks.
Ain't nobody even threaten me.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Threaten about firing me. They talk about
Nothing.
job security. I gotta sit here all day.
I gotta go to a meet next week by my 401k. What kind of shit is that?
I'm gonna leave.
Right. I gotta sit
I'm getting the
here
fuck out of here.
and watch Housewives on my monitor all
All
goddamn
fucking day.
So I'm leaving.
And you know what? These motherfuckers got direct deposit. What gotta send it. Now you gonna put my check straight in my fucking bank account.
I'm leaving.
I want to have to like fight somebody for this shit. Like I got to argue with somebody about my check. I don't have to argue with nobody. They just gonna put it in my account.
Now I will say this though, Brian. Some of this might be your fault.
It is. I already took responsibility for this.
Yeah, some of this might be your fault because
Opening Facebook.
What the fuck was that?
some of
Put the
this
phone down, man.
some of this is your fault because I think she was raised by a black man, so she expect to work harder at her job. She was like, they ain't forcing overtime.
And why you say this, I will counter with this. You are correct in that assumption.
You're giving me an hour
but
lunch.
I didn't give her that aspect of me. So, because I grew up in a community where you had two communities. You had this community, and then you had a community across the tracks. And across the tracks is synonymous with minorities and black people. And they'd be like, don't go across tracks. If you white or if you black, depending what side you're going, don't go across tracks. Don't go across tracks. Don't
Go across the fucking railroad tracks.
Don't cross them tracks.
Especially
Especially if it's after the sun goes down. Don't you go across them tracks, baby.
Well, serious back then.
We might never see you again, honey. That's what grandma was saying. We might never see you again, baby. You go across them tracks at nighttime. And your grandma tell you that, she'd be like, God damn, grandma, really?
Yeah.
Then you don't go across some tracks. She'd be like, I'm done.
She was just waiting.
You know I love you, but
I love you.
but
Don't.
Here you go across the
because I ain't coming to get you.
Because I can't go across the tracks here. If you go across the tracks at night, baby, you on your own.
You on your goddamn
You on
own.
your own. I'll be at the funeral, though, baby. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you.
All right, I want to tell.
All right.
I want to tell the viewers about my recent experience that I don't wish on nobody.
Oh, my God. Oh, let's go.
I gave birth to a 5mm kidney stone not too long ago, and I tell you,
That shit sounds painful.
hey, that shit is horrible. Like, I totally understand women giving birth now, and like some big hard head baby coming out a little small.
That's a big statement. That's a big statement.
Nigga, you ain't
So
been
you
in
watched it
pain
come
like
out?
huh? You ain't been in pain like this. Like this kidney stone is trying to get through a tube that it can't fit through.
I remember you called me about this, and you was trying to equate it to childbirth. But I thought that was offensive to all the women who was giving childbirth.
I don't care if it's
painkillers.
offensive.
You don't think it's offensive? You think
I think
it's equivalent? You think it's equivalent?
I just think that it's equivalent in that something too big to come out that hole is trying to come out that hole.
I would give you that. I'll give you that. Yeah, I'll give you that.
And
I'll give you that.
so this shit woke me up out of my sleep. Nigga, 8:30 in the morning, that shit said, get up. And I was like, ooh, must have slept wrong. You know? Went, tried to use the bathroom. I was like, ooh, got a little cramp in the side. Tried to drink some water.
Right.
Tried to lay back down. And laid back down for like 5 minutes. And then it said, nigga, I thought I told you to get up. You thought I was playing?
Think it's a game.
This a game? This a game? So I had to,
Take you ass to the hospital, nigga.
so I had to get up.
And then what
And I mean,
happened?
the pain was just so bad. The pain makes you throw up.
Oh,
Because it's
God.
that intense that your body is like, something's wrong.
Something wrong.
They like, fuck it, dump everything.
You know, I'm about to say, yeah, that's your body's default.
Yeah,
Like, just dump everything.
It make you throw up, make you
It's-
shit. It make you do everything to try
We
to
don't
get
feel
everything.
good. Let's get everything we got inside of us out. And
Right.
let's see how we feel then. Let's see how we feel
And it
then.
make you do all that shit.
Right.
None of that shit worked.
Then you knew you was trouble
Then
there.
it was like, oh, you thought you was gonna get rid of me like that?
Yeah.
What you think it was?
Of course I went to Google.
WebMD. Yeah, he was over there self-diagnosed.
What did he accept?
I was like, oh shit.
What was your first diagnosis of this situation?
No, they gave me a list actually because I was like pain,
rupture
intense pain on the right side.
rupture spleen or rupture.
Nah, it said it said kidney stone, gallstone, or burst appendix.
So
And
what
I
you
was-
take at first? What was your first thought?
kidney stone.
I thought burst appendix at first.
Is that what you?
Because I mean, don't get me wrong. My dad had kidney stones. He tried to explain how painful they were, but
Right.
until you go through this shit,
You can't fathom that shit. Yeah.
So, and then I was like, okay, it could be a kidney stone, but if it is, appendix, then I'm bleeding poison in myself. If
I need to go to the
burst.
hospital.
So I need to go to the hospital. So I drive myself to the hospital. I get halfway to the hospital.
Nigga, shit. We don't want
Yeah,
that. I don't want the ambulance bill. I don't want ambulance bill.
Shit, I don't want the bill I got from him now.
I'm going to half die and drive myself to the hospital.
Yeah.
Because American medicine.
Right.
American medicine.
American medicine. I'm gonna drive myself.
Driving, I got to pull over halfway there just to dry heave because my body's still saying, "Fuck it, let's try to dump whatever's in here.
Let's get us out of here. You're almost there."
Right, nothing's coming out.
I'm trying to save you from this hospital bill.
Right. So then you get to the hospital, right?
Right.
And it's traditional hospital shit. You go in. They want your name. You sign up for triage. You sign in. They sit you down. They call you rather quickly when you first sit down.
I like how they do triage. Like, it's an emergency, but go sit down.
Right. So you sign in. First, I had to, standing in line.
Right.
Then they get my name, address, information. Go sit down. The lady call you rather quickly within 5 minutes for the triage, which is
blood pressure.
Blood pressure. They take a little blood, take your temperature,
regular shit.
And
they just want to make sure you're not like dying right now. Like right now. Is he gonna be okay for the next 15 minutes because we backed up? Yeah,
right. But then they send you out there.
Yeah, they send you back out to the lobby.
They take you out to the lobby, and now you out there for a good
hours,
hour and a half.
Because they know you're not dying now. They got your triage. They know you're not dying.
But here's my thing. They don't understand how painful this thing is, right? This thing by now, because the pain just kept increasing. From when I woke up and they told me to wake up to now, it's like the baby's head is cresting. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit hurt, right?
It's coming, baby, it's coming.
So I'm squirming. I'm talking about the whole time. I can't sit still
right.
Because if you stand up, don't feel better. Lay down, don't feel better.
That's a bad feeling.
There's nothing you can do to make it feel better.
I got a story for this, but yeah, it's a bad.
So I'm
feeling.
squirming.
It's a bad
so scientifically, they cussing helps relieve pain.
Oh, it does.
Right.
It does.
So I'm in the emergency room lobby. Shit. Fuck. Right.
Y'all hear me? They hear you. Right. They hear you. Yeah, they hear you.
Everybody hear me because the two elderly white women turn and look at me like they give me the look like, could you tone down
your cussing
profanity? And then I lost it. They looked at me and I was like,
fuck you.
I was like, ain't nothing fucking wrong with y'all. I said, you sitting over there reading a book and you playing on your phone.
I'm fucking dying over here.
That's what I said. I said, I'm fucking dying over here. Nothing wrong with you. You might have COVID, bitch. I was like, you don't need to. This is emergency room. Yeah. I'm fucking dying, and I know they gonna call your names before mine. You know they. And I just went the fuck off
over kidney stone.
I ain't never had one before. You know. But I'm just like, but they was over there. She was over there.
But
reading
your reaction is justifiable. It's justifiable.
She
like,
reading a novel. The other one playing on the phone. They acting like
I'm
like annoying them.
Yeah, like you out of control. Like
I'm annoying them because I'm dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
In your mind, you are dying.
Right.
In your mind, you're dying.
It felt like
if I don't get helped in the next 10 minutes, this is the end of my life.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like I was in outer space and that alien was trying to bust out my side. You know, it like instead of out my chest, it was trying to bust out my right side. And it was kicking my ass. I was waiting for a little motherfucker to jump out with shiny teeth and squirm all through the motherfucker.
So this is how far he went with it. He went with this far. He's like, this is over. I'm over. I'm done. Shit. I'm gonna get killed by aliens.
Something coming out your goddamn
right. Like he's done.
It hadn't even made it to my bladder to come out my dick. This is just leaving the kidney, and it was kicking my ass.
So
I get
what
in
happened?
the back.
What
I get
happens?
I get in the back. They finally get me to a room. They lay me down. They're like, "Do you feel better laying down?" I'm like, "No." So then she's like,
"I gotta sit in my system."
She was like, hey, have you ever had morphine before? I was like, no. And so she said, we're going to give you some morphine. So she said,
I do like drugs.
so she gave me some morphine.
It's really good.
Oh, morphine.
She gave me some morphine. Left.
Is it like scissor?
She came back 10 minutes later. She's like, did that help? And I was like, no.
Really?
No, it
really?
did-
At the morphine?
The
did
morphine,
that?
that shit did not help.
Oh my God! You were in pain then? Yeah, you were in
I was
pain.
like,
Yeah,
that
you were in
shit did
pain.
not help. Only thing it did was dry my mouth out, and I got this fucking mask on still. So now I can't breathe, and I
you
got
got dry mouth,
now.
and your fucking privates is still hurting, and it's still hurting.
It's all over here. It's really the side. It's on the side. It ain't got to. It took days for that stone to get to my bladder,
Oh God!
but it's just stuck in the
I
side.
never want to go through this. I don't want to do this.
And it kicked my ass. And
I've
they
been
finally
drinking
gave
water.
me like double the dose of fucking morphine, and it finally calmed down.
So,
And then
did you ever pass the stone?
Yeah, I passed the stone, but by the time I passed the stone,
Did you catch it? Did you catch it?
No. What the fuck I'm trying to catch the fucking
Because
stone?
if I want to see it, I want
It's not a real
want.
child.
But I
I
want.
flushed that bitch.
I want to see
I
what's
get-
been causing me all. I want to see what's been causing me all this misery. Like,
It ain't that big. It's a little rock.
That's what I'm saying. So
But I wanna see it, though.
They put a pamper on you or some shit.
No, nigga, you just pee it out in the fucking
I don't know.
toilet.
I need to know this shit. Like you have to
It
wear a
eventually-
pamper
it-
and
no, it
hey,
eventually.
Spitz.
pass it in the pamper or what?
Hey,
The
Spitz.
fuck?
Welcome to old nigga shit.
No, I'm saying. So you went to the bathroom. You went to the
This is-
bathroom.
hey,
and
just
took a
No,
piss.
this is like
Yeah,
days
you-
later.
you
Like
go-
this
you-
shit's
you-
got to move all the way.
You're
to
going to
the
go through
urethra.
this shit. You're going to go through this. So we're going to school you.
Did you go
yeah.
through it?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming. I've been trying ever since
Every man ain't gonna go through fucking
Well,
kidney
ever
stones.
since this episode happened, I've like been drinking water like every day. I've been
man ain't
drinking
gonna-
extra
listen,
water. Like,
every man is not gonna go through
I
kidney
don't want to go. I don't want to go through this.
Yeah, but a lot of them are.
Okay, I'm gonna start drinking
And
a lot of water. Fuck
yeah,
this shit.
I mean, we drink a lot,
Yeah.
and so
Look at this show.
Look
You
at
got
this
that
show.
shame. There's like 5 bottles of liquor on
yeah,
this
I know.
table.
I might have a Brady bunch of kids, kidney kids, but
I don't know about that.
it's just that motherfucker it's no joke.
Yeah, a friend of mine told me about that shit before. He's like, man, he was on the
Yeah.
floor. He said he was on the floor. He
Yeah,
couldn't move. He's
like
he had to call somebody on the phone to come.
I've heard the equivalent
They call the
of
cops
kidney
and get in
stones.
the house.
Like,
couldn't open the door,
like
nothing.
man compare that shit to giving birth because they say it's that painful. I don't know because I never had done either one, but there's the comparison. Like motherfuckers be like, yeah, kidney stones is equivalent to a woman giving
I don't
birth.
ever want to feel that shit.
You know,
I don't want to. I don't want to feel. I don't want to feel either one. Yeah, I don't want to feel either one.
When women go to give birth and they get the epidurals and they get the drugs and everything to help them,
Yeah.
that's the equivalent of all the Percocets they gave me when I left the hospital.
This perky here.
Oh, they perked me up.
It was like, nigga,
They perked me up.
get
I
this
was at
little,
home
get this little calcium out of your system. You can do it.
I was perked up. I felt an inch of pain.
You can do this shit. Breathe. Just breathe.
That's why you got to drink more water, people.
Breathe.
More water, people.